the pressure of that now this week. It's all anybody's going to be looking at. Thanks so much, Steve Weissman, and for hanging out with us on this Thursday and Friday. I think we'll have LaSelva back, but you did an awesome job, and we'll talk to you a little bit later. It is now time for a top, a five, a Friday. We do this every week. We each spend 15 pesos to pick 5 players off the big board that we create to make a perfect fantasy lineup. Let's check out the results from last week right now, guys. The dude who didn't show up to work today got the win.
The Shrugs.
That's right.
Usual.
Schrager got the win there with his standings, 102.2 points. But Nate, you're still killing it season long.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
So I'll take a look. I guess this is Peter's lineup.
Oh, Peter's lineup. All right, he's going to lose. Who cares?
This is his lineup
This is
for
his
this week?
winning lineup. Roethlisberger, you know.
I think it is.
Yeah. This is week 9.
Yeah.
So this would be Amari.
Perfect.
James White was big. Way to go, Peter. Great job.
Thank you, Kyle. Let's go now to the fantasy big board for week 10. This is what we created. A quick recap if you guys are playing this week with us at #GMFBeats. 15 pesos to build a lineup, and here is your big board. 1 player from each column, and a defense, of course. Nate, since you were the leading dog this season, who you got this week?
Okay, quesos like pesos, right?
Yes.
Not like cheese.
Not like queso.
All right, because I'm lactose. All right, so here we go. I'm going with Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback. We're going to start right out the gate. I need me a QB, and with that system, I feel like they're going to put up a lot of points. Josh Gordon is my receiver, and then Todd Gurley, of course. Like back-to-back right there. I think just those 3 people right there puts you guys in a position where you can just kiss the crown, because I'm going to go ahead and win the crown, because I'm the king of this fantasy league.
So Gurley had 113 yards and 3 touchdowns the first time that they faced the Seahawks. I like that you're spending on him. I got to ask you, though, and you know, Mitchell Trubisky has my heart, but him up against the Lions, why are you sold on him when he has not many yards, a lot of interceptions, and not many touchdowns of late?
Because as much as I love my Lions, they seem like they're the get-right team.
Yeah.
If teams want to get right or get a rhythm or even get hot, they play against my Lions. So hopefully they shut me up right now, but I feel like offenses are confident playing against the Lions defense.
Allen Robinson's back from injury finally, but he's probably going to be hanging out with Darius Slay, so I would not play Allen Robinson. All right, Kyle, who you got?
Okay, I used to play these Genesis games where you select your fighter, like a Gauntlet or a Golden Axe.
Okay.
And I would always pick the ones that had the big attack power and strength. I don't care about magic or agility or any of that stuff. I'm just going to go with the top-heavy team. I'm going to go with 2 5 peso players, and they're the 2 in the upper left of your graphic. I'm going to go with Mahomes, and I'm going to go with Michael Thomas. Those are my attack power guys. I feel like they're going to carry the day, because then my budget gets me to Tariq Cohen, which I don't mind, and Njoku, and then I have a pittance for the Browns defense at number 1. But I need the big 2 to carry me, Adams.
Tariq averaged 40 yards a game with no touchdowns in 2 games up against Detroit.
I don't like it.
Okay. He doesn't like it.
But I need Mahomes to throw 6.
I'm really hoping, I mean, Cohen, everything in my being says that Jordan Howard's going to have the big game this week.
Yeah?
Game script dependency. I think when, you know, the game shouldn't be at stake here. They should just run the ball.
Okay, there's a great mic'd up moment of Coach Nagy. He's hugging Jordan Howard on the sideline last week, and he says, I'm going to get you going. I promise I'm going to get you going.
Get him going. Please do that. All right, my lineup for this week. Let's start with, I'm going to start with the defense here, because we've got Miami with a perfect price of 2 pesos. Osweiler had like 13 points the last time we saw him on the field. They've got Miami. I think the Green Bay at home defensively. I sort of start there and build. Don't look now. He's the 2nd best fantasy tight end.
That guy's great.
In the league this year. George Kittle, despite the matchup, you play him, and I love the matchup this week because they've got the Giants. Kerryon Johnson's going to do his thing, and he cost me just 1K, so he's my value pick with some upside. Keenan Allen has like a 1,000,000 game streak without a touchdown. He hasn't scored since week 1. I think he gets right up against the Raiders in this one. And Russell Wilson in sort of a do-or-die game against the Rams. He looks good. They're running the ball a little more. The offensive line looks stout. I think Russell Wilson reverts to fantasy stardom here in week 10. All right, that's my big board. What's yours? We are tweeting it out, this big board, not my lineup. Come up with yours and tweet us.
Hey, Kay, good job up there.
Yeah, you think?
I like Kerryon at 1. I don't mind.
I like this because it's short.
Yeah, you didn't even need your
look,
3 boxes.
Can you pan down with this camera? Look, I don't have to wear high heels. I don't have to stand on the box. Look at this, guys.
Not
Good
bad.
job, Kay.
This is my favorite thing about
When they lower the basketball hoop.
Coming up next, Todd Gurley.